We'll go Curse, 250 gold, and that unlocks like this path with an early shot. And we have a Pain for when we get Rupture. Floor 1 Rupture reward. When I start each run, what am I looking for? Like, what am I looking for on the map? Just all of the information. Back to the armaments well. Like, there's not one thing I have to... I'm just looking at the entire... everything. I've got too much self-respect to take Perfecta Strike again. Take a dropkick. I could remove Strike in case the shop has Rupture. And then if the shop doesn't have Rupture, I potentially make it so it's hard to buy a rare relic. Well, like, you don't really buy a rare relic here super often anyway. There's not keeping the decurse pool alive, I'm going there. Huh. Look at the rare relics though. Yeah, it's a very good shop. I have to work out some sort of sustain, I guess. This isn't going to be incredible for a little while. Need to get better at card spamming. And probably find a Reaper would be nice. Could have gone 5 different directions, all of them correct. Does Rupture Pain work with Tungsten Rod? Doesn't work. Doesn't work with Tungsten Rod. It's doing a great job of showing how this deck isn't actually good yet. Havoc's 2 card plays. A cleave. Don't think I can fight the elite. Seems like a very bad elite fight. Scoured by Flames is sentries, right? If I don't do this, shit. Yeah, I don't know. If I don't do that, I think I'm just locked into a terrible Act 1 again, and there isn't much I can do about it. Like, you never see this event? I haven't been going to question marks in Act 1 very much recently. So I also feel that way. Okay. Not the worst outcome. Hourglass attack potion's very good. Is it ever Sever Soul? Sever Soul is a way to like get rid of pain when I've taken enough damage already. Sever Soul also is a way to get rid of the things that aren't pain, so I can drop pain more often. Eric and Steel. It was a good cleave. Even skipping this elite, the cleave was still good. I think for dropkick, we have to take uppercut probably. Oh, it's another elite fight. Okay. I have a cleave and an hourglass, so I should be decent against this one. So I could go strike, strike, cleave, take 9. I think defend, defend, defend. What happened to Outcast? Probably they like made infinite money and live on a beach somewhere now. That would be my guess. Obadiah Parker. This was a mainstay of white culture for like a year, somewhere in there. They play the flute now. That's cool. Wish I could play the flute. I think I'm gonna do a pommel strike. I mean, yeah, this is scary, but this is equal to that, right? With this much strength. Good. Shockwave helps the dropkick a lot. I did just take an uppercut. Shrug. Shrug kind of builds into the card spam idea. And Barricade would do well into Guardian. But I think Shrug already solves Guardian, probably. Yeah, I think I go Shrug over Shockwave, just because I already have the Uppercut and Bash. Okay, I still have another Elite this act, potentially. Just used all of my potions. I think I get a Rust done. If I make the amount of money that I assume Outcast made, and you see me still working, I give you permission to, like, tell me to stop working. Be like, hey, Steven, you don't need to do this anymore. Steven, when is the last time you hung out with your friends? You don't think this is a very good cover? It's not a very good cover. It's, like, fine. It's okay. When I say something was a mainstay of white culture, that doesn't mean that it's good. Damn it, Pain. Trying to save 1 health there. Take a Fiend Fire over a Blood for Blood. Blood for Blood, pretty good there, for what it's worth. I think Fiend Fire better. Saying like 1 offering, and then we win the run. The song is great. That's the tricky thing. Sometimes the white people get stuff right. Those white people, right? Oh yeah, those are white people. Okay. Never looked at a photograph before. Wisconsin white people, yeah. One Guardian fight. I gotta decide if I want to rest or upgrade. Second to disarm. I think I take a second disarm and then I get to upgrade. I also think I am probably taking an anger to make my runic pyramid a little bit better. The invisible runic pyramid. The invisible hand of the runic pyramid. I'm a believer. I have potions. Why is anger good with Runic Pyramid? Because I can play it for 0. Pretty much the entire thing. If I have a runic pyramid, that means I don't have an energy relic. So I need to have other things I can do which don't require energy. Anger's also good with a little bit of strength from Rupture. I think this is a good brutality. We're trying to make Rupture good, right? Brutality feels like it opens up all of the energy relics pretty nicely. Well, almost all of them. Alright, so it's Transform 3 or Tiny House. I do have an open potion slot for Tiny House. I do have enough gold to want to go to a shop pretty early, so the 50 gold would matter. I think it's hard not to Transform 3 here, though. True Grit plus Anger plus Dual Yield plus. Seems fine. I have an infinite in my deck for champ now. What kind of a down payment do you need for a mortgage on tiny house? These days, like 30%. Probably. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at mortgages in a while. The housing market seems very weird right now, which is probably worth being concerned about. I don't know. I believe there is precedence for the housing market being bad, being a poor indicator. Just marry a doctor. I will take that under advisement, thank you. Sometimes they make the big attack, right? So sometimes I actually am attacked by these. But the rest of the time they do literally nothing, so it felt like spamming a bunch of cards with pain in hand was probably not a great idea. Disarm Hemokinesis. I want the Hemo because I do need attacks. I want the Disarm because it's funny to have this many disarms. Deck's too big for apparition to make any sense. Also, I'm losing current HP to take it. One of her students had a plan A post-high school to become a trophy wife from the CS major track. I mean, there are people who successfully do that. Oh. What are the chances that I get a sustain relic from this shop? They're not that bad. Everything other than attacks bypass the bird damage reduction rate. So like letter opener does, thorns does, etc. What can is this? It's not just because of Real Housewives. Like, the idea of a woman marrying for money is not new. That used to be, like, the only way a woman made money, pretty much. Not trying to be a downer, but I don't think it's the oldest cultural concept. I think that we had culture before that became a thing, but then it became a thing. I think Feel No Pain Seeing Red feels like it's a good idea, but I have no card draw. Maybe we do it anyway, and then Hourglass is in charge of killing all of the enemies. Evolve is card draw. Shrug is card draw. Ink Bottle's card draw, kind of. I might buy an ink bottle here. Just queue up the 287 gold ink bottle purchase. I think it draws more cards than Shrug or Evolve. It is a lot more expensive than them. Is Pain a card draw? I don't think I would say that. This looks good, but it's actually every single attack in my entire deck, so I'm not sure it's that good. Hey, Zamzar! Why would a capable young STEM student head in that direction? Oh, can I just like be their vibe? Oh. Okay. I do have to use a potion if I draw cleave next turn. I gave myself as many chances as possible. I do have a lot of disarms. I am well prepared to defeat Book of Stabbing. As long as the elite is exactly Book of Stabbing, I'm feeling great about this. Okay, Battle Trance helps a lot. I think that's better than Second Rupture. Yeah, I think that's a lot better than Second Rupture. Pummel Plus is a little bit interesting. I do have some strength, right? I think that, like, whether it's appealing to you to marry for wealth or not has a lot more to do with everything else that you've been taught culturally than whether your field could provide for you. I guess the Real Housewives might be teaching people culturally that you can marry for wealth, but I don't think we should give it that much like influence on society. By give it, I meant like in our model of what's influencing society. I don't think Real Housewives is much bigger than like, I don't know, that could be something that you pick up at sorority culture or from family or from friends or, you know, lots and lots of places you can pick that idea up. True, Falter. Alright, I'm gonna like slow down on just jamming cards into the deck, I think. I survived this fight. Yeah, I think so. You're having a stroke reading your own message. Sorry to hear it. Someone whose career nosedived around the same time we had kids, your husband now, and you came to the idea of using a little time to make yourself look good for your partner organically because you want to. Oh. I think there's approximately 0 things wrong with anything you just said. This sure isn't lethal on that. Kind of unreal. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Was your first time seeing Gremlin Wizard get an attack off? Congratulations to Gremlin Wizard. We always knew you could do it. Gremlin Wizard gets some kills sometimes. Okay. Surely I have to actually take a blood for blood at this point. Seems probably a good idea. We got a preserved insect, so now my deck's inability to kill elites will be even more on display as I go to more of them. I think I do take Aurichalcum. Health's too important here. Not really when I was hoping to draw blood for blood, huh? Surely Book of Stabbing exists. I have seen no evidence of this so far. I think I'm dead. We need a real relic, I suppose. Birdface Darn's kind of a real relic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a real relic. Okay. I'm gonna take an exhume. Oh, I'm dead. I've got potions. Arios is doing a huge amount, yeah. Fuck. It's not the right one. Okay. All these cards that make me lose HP are killing me. Look. Look. Coming to the site with 19 health? I feel like I might have. Could I have full healed here? Oh shit, I think I was meant to full heal here. Oh no. Oh no, it's actually a full heal. Ah! Well, minus 50, I guess. I don't know, it's not like a guaranteed full heal, I guess. But close. I have Exhume. Oh shit, I do have Exhume. Okay, it's still a full heal. Okay. But they were all of them deceived. Oh, this motherfucker. I do have trigger, right? Oh, I'm a dumbass. I have no idea why, but I thought that powers would be in my exhaust file. That is a weird thing for me to think. I do in theory know how the game works. Oh well. We'll try to brutality, I guess. Two health could matter here. Just got lucky so far. Just thinking about Slay the Spire 2 mechanics. Obviously. Come on, game. Okay, I can do this, or I can go for 4 more health. I don't think so. Go for 4 more health by waiting to draw in dual wield at the same time. I think this deck takes a power through. I sure can't play it a lot of the time. Maybe we get the 8x3 enemy here. In which case Hourglass is kind of terrible all of a sudden. 8x3 enemy seems like a big deal in terms of winning the run. Alright, how does this fight work? We disarm the Centurion a bunch and kill this. Eight times 3 enemy, also full heal. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's what I was talking about. I just have to dodge strength up on Centurion. Shit. The very thing I said I had to dodge. What are the chances? And then I don't actually get a full heal because of Hourglass, right? But I get a substantial heal. Ow. I got asked yesterday what the hardest parts of playing Ironclad were. I believe I said that, like, judging this shit was one of the hardest parts. Still feels true. I think I keep Feel No Pain. Draws have been awful. The deck's just bad. Let's not mince words. Bubble Tea, thanks for the 68 months. Appreciate it. We did it. We missed again. Unreal. I'm running out of time. Fucking Hourglass. What health did I start at? This is so sad. Oh my god. So my only 2 powers left. I think it is still the case that my deck is just bad. This is not a bad draw. Okay, that's pretty unlucky. Oh my. Funny. Okay. One Burning Pact would go so hard right now. Book of Stabbing actually doesn't exist. Interesting thing to discover. It's still gone okay, though. Don't miss. Could have put this on 9, I guess. My bad. Another dual wield. I kind of want this Reckless Charge. I feel like it helps in the champ fight. I guess I don't feel that enough to actually take it. Didn't full heal for the potential Red Skull value. Sure. Sure, we'll go with that. Oh, nice. Plans to return to Must Train 2. Current plan is to play Slay the Spire. I might play Monster Train at some point too. Go double drop kick for the slightly easier infinite. I don't think so. Alright, I have to make a hard choice. Rest or upgrade? How fast does Champ actually gain strength? I assume I can outpace Champ somehow. I think Chat Desire plays a significant factor in Jorbs' decision. Well, just a little bit. Honestly, someone saying that they really enjoy watching me do something has a lot more influence on me than, like, viewer counts. So, perhaps that's irrational. Because if more people are watching something, that is a communication that lots of people like watching it, right? But when somebody actually like sends a message saying, hey, I really enjoy watching you do this thing, that actually does make me want to do that thing more. Kind of weird. But that's just life, I guess. Human thing to feel? Yeah. I've made the mistake of being a human instead of a streaming machine. Whoops. Yeah, I don't think I'm doing the get infinite sustain by disarming champ a billion times thing. I wanted to do it, but now that we're here, it like seems pretty clear that it isn't the right play. Next turn's kind of spooky because my liquid memories doesn't do anything. Didn't get attacked. Nice. What rares do I take over Reaper here? I don't know. Let me work out how to win the fight, and then maybe we'll look at the rares that get offered. Okay, I won. Yo! I'm kind of surprised I'm alive. Feed Exhume Barricade. I guess I take feed. It's not very good unless I hit pyramid. Maybe I take it anyway. Can I even take pyramid? I have one seeing rod. I don't think I need a lot of feeds for it to be better than the other two. It's like 25 health. That would be awesome. Hourglass actually makes it worse. The grind when done healthily is about unlearning things like working yourself to exhaustion. If you can't fully recover from the efforts of a day with one night's sleep, you're doing it wrong. It was healthy gamer? The guy makes me so uncomfortable. I don't know. Just like there are so many things about his existence and the things that he does that are very uncomfortable. I don't know what like therapy / counseling program do you graduate from that gives you the impression that you should have public therapy sessions in front of massive audiences with people? I did. I just. I don't know. There are a couple of fairly major red flags which don't require looking very far. Um. If you're colorblind, they're green flags. So true. I mean, I could try to take a barricade. That's the only other thing. Barricade's a little bit better with Captain's Wheel. And it does have some synergy with, like, Feel No Pain, Fiend Fire sorts of turns. You don't kinda dislike. I don't know what that means. You're about to get bitter. Yeah, it's just it's just uncomfortable. That's all. Just a little unusual in ways which feel like they could be slightly problematic. Possible infinite armor with second Exhume. That's a great idea. You should try it in one of your runs and see if it works or not. We Astrolabe 3 strikes. We did. This is a great example of why I don't mention other streamers as a rule in the channel. Excellent point. Good lord. This deck's so bad. Excellent barricade. In fairness, not sure that feed would have been much better there. Actually, I think barricade's a full heal here. Actually. Every lane can't be a full heal. This one might be able to be a full heal though. But I want a berserk here. Probably not. Keep in mind that I have an extra energy in elite fights. So there's like 3 hallway fights, and then, 4 hallway fights, and then I have 5 hallway fights. And I have extra energy everywhere else. Wrong order, I guess. I bet. I think this might be the worst sort of Slay the Spire run. Every fight takes 10 minutes to play, and we're almost certainly going to lose. just the absolute worst thing imaginable. But hey, we get to enjoy learning things about something, maybe. A Dark Embrace in the deck pops off. I don't think that's true. It would be nice, though. I think Offering is the best card this deck can see. That would be my inclination. I only have 1 Feel No Pain to actually hit anyway. A nice, clean, and efficient full heal. I have to remember to keep an attack or I can soft lock here. Can we talk about this barricade, though? Look at that. Serious gamer moment for barricade. Oh, gamer moment, laudatory, not disparaging. Is it a soft lock, or would I eventually go with Hourglass? Interesting. Wow, that's really not a question I want to have to interface with any time in my entire life. Barricade to stop us from dying in hallway fights and allow us to die later. Mm-hmm. Am I against cheating and putting myself on full health to move to the next fight? Am I against cheating, is what you've just asked me. Yes. I don't think I should cheat here. It's not cheating? How do I do it within the rules of the game? Express to me how I would do it without cheating. We think that eventually you probably could kill with only Hourglass. I think that's what I'm hearing. Hey Ree, how are you? Why the fuck is the person with the leaf blower going off again? How much health did I have at the start of this fight? I don't remember. I do not draw input. Alright. Full health. I started with 62. Good fight. One, 2, 3, 4. Full health, 100 feel no pain. Hallway fight defeated. Please save me. This deck might want a Havoc. My reward is 6 commons. It's okay, we're building rare chance. A not quite mandatory membership card. Burning Pact looks kind of good, huh? I mean, it's pretty mandatory. Take a trip. Okay, this one probably not going to go quite as many turns. Call it a hunch. Is membership card the best shop relic? I would guess no. But it's a pretty good one. Runic capacitor, maybe. Oh. Second Fiendfire. Sure, I think so. Fourth Disarm. If I get to the boss gauntlet with 4 disarms, do I just win? Do you just like show the game that you have 4 disarms and say you have 1? Hey, does anyone have any problem with, since I've like kind of shown that I can beat the bosses already, me just consoling that I win the game? Just thinking about, like, I could cheat that in quotation marks. I guess I did combust with Rupture over Disarm, but... Yeah. I think the hallway fights are somewhat scary, so I think this is a question mark. Imagine Apotheosis here. Never lucky in a million years. Actually, it's okay, because Jack of all trades could be Apotheosis. You weren't imagining Apotheosis hard enough, chat. I gave you one request. Oh no. Well, the good news is we're on full health, I guess. Oh no. Wow, what do I do with this hand? It's okay, actually. We have a Burning Pact now, so this doesn't take that long. Possible I die. Look, we'll see what happens. What a hand. Holy. Holy, what a hand. I'm trying to do it without using any potions. Definitely a little scuffed. Okay, I already used Exhume, so if I hit dual wield, I actually lose the run, so I can't Havoc here, I don't think. I will play one anger. I did take a burning pact, right? Okay to get rid of these? I think so. Close. I don't think I need a potion yet. If I do potions, probably liquid memories for blood right now. Right now. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. It would be nice to have Feel No Pains in play. Feeling more open to just assuming we win. Yeah. Alright. I don't know if I had to use the potion, but I did use the potion. What's new with you, Twitch chat? I've stopped breathing through my mouth. I can return to attempting to entertain you. I should have killed this one since it's the one attacking me, I guess. Nose breathing's OP? Oh shit, that's a good point. Yeah, I stopped breathing through my mouth, but I didn't start breathing anywhere else. Good point you made. That would have been bad if no one mentioned that for a bit. Woo! 8 p.m. too early for bedtime? I'm not sure 8 p.m. is too early for bedtime. I think 8 p.m. might actually be an okay time to go to bed. Got in trouble at your job since a woman called the cops on you. For not being able to make a change. Wow. That's a wild thing for a human being to do to another human being. I think Havoc actually speeds this up if I play it right, yeah. But I think working out how to play it right uses more time than just exhausting it. My favorite thing about checking in the back is when people offer to check in the back for you just because they want to leave. Like, no, I believe you. There have definitely been times when I have been looking for something, not being able to find it, and the person at checkout has asked me if I found everything, and I've been like, well, I couldn't find this thing, but otherwise good. And then being like, I could check in the back for you. 0 of those times have they found it. But I support checkout people getting to go hang out in the back room for a bit during a shift. How upset would y'all be if I didn't fall heal here? If I like stopped at 72? I'm done listening to white people music for the day. This is also white people music. It's inescapable shit. I thought that I had it last turn, but I didn't, so now I have to do this shit again. Jazz radio? Another dual wield, another battle trance. Okay. Yes, please. I think over armaments plus. Actually, I already have 2 of those. We should upgrade something. Fiendfire, Burning Pact. Barricade. Burning Pact. Jazz is white people music. Jazz. I think picks no sides in love or whatever Oberon says that one time. Oberon? Oberon? Oberon. Probably. There are gonna be a lot of burns in my second draw pile. I think I wait on the strength potion until I draw Fiendfire when it's intangible, and then when I draw Fiendfire when it's intangible, I strength potion. Until then, we believe we're okay. What is Secret Technique meant to get? Seeing Red? Probably. Really wasn't that bad. I assume this is lethal. This is lethal. That was easier than the Darklings. Should have played Feel No Pain for +1 health, maybe. Burning Pact plus or Second Wind. Ooh. These are 2 good options. I think I'm still of the belief that if I reach Act 4, the disarms win. That might be wrong. I also have Fiendfires for the Act 4 lead fight. How do we inflict pain on ourselves? This is from the whale. I got that as a whale bonus. I think it also gave me something else, but mostly it gave me the entire run's win condition. Burning Pact to make the next Darklings fight a bit faster. We can fight Darklings again this act. It is possible. Second Wind feels like a very important card, and I have the ability to tutor cards. So... On the other hand, I have double Fiendfire. Okay, actually, I think double Fiendfire makes it a Burning Pact plus. I've come around to the idea I think this might be a brutality upgrade now. Feels right to me. Brutality doesn't stop me from full healing either. Actually. Just makes the full heal even worse. If I dual wield the brutality, it does stop me from full healing. That would do it. Okay, if I have a Fiend Fire, how upset am I? I feel like I'm not that upset. I can choose what to Havoc. Interesting. I think it's dead, would be my assumption now. Good fight! Ooh. The second wind is back, but there's also a green power through. I think probably second wind. Should I have skipped Stone Calendar? No. No, I don't think so. Because I think I'm only actually fighting one more holy fight. Okay, go here. Maybe here. Here. Which means I can't get Darklings. Where's Waldrop? Thanks for 35 months. Appreciate it. And this is relevant against, like, both Act 3 bosses and the Heart, I think. Oh. I guess I can get Darklings still. Singular Seeing Red, putting the entire run on its back. Look, math's hard. Unless your first Ascension 20 run to get to the bosses on silent. Yeah, you'll get up next time. I'm a believer. Barricade and Trench. I think with a block potion I get to take Entrench anyway. Also with Captain's Wheel, Entrench is okay. It really feels like upgrading things for energy is a good idea here. I might recall. And we'll work something out. How about that? That wasn't good enough. Next time. Oops. He's ready for the stone calendar. Start watching some of my Spirit Island content after getting the game yourself last month. It's fun seeing me also learn the card spirits for the first time. Ah, it's a fun game. I feel like so I played it a bunch. I don't even know when, a long time ago. Like I'm starting to get back to where I was. Missed. Too bad. Yeah, Stone Calendar probably cost me, I don't know, 4 health or something here. Maybe even more. Bloodletting. Oh, Bloodletting is gaming right now. That is a good card here. I could also take Second Rupture. I don't think I'm that excited about it, though. I'm kind of excited about Clothesline. I think 3 disarms, though. We trust our 3 disarms and don't need weak. So dual wields, better on 4 energy for sure. It's obviously good if we draw it with blood for blood on turn, honestly, 2 or later. It is kind of a 1 energy demon form. Maybe I should take it. And it heals me? Okay. Okay. I think I've convinced myself. Hey, Cody! I will fight one more hallway. If I have to rest, it's okay. I don't know what happens if I have to use potions. I guess I use potions is the answer. But having to rest is far from the worst thing that could possibly happen here. It's something I've realized now that I'm actually in the fight. Little Joss. Play me some of that jazz music. Europsis, how is it going? Hope you've been eating well. What if I took a second entrench? It's a weird deck. Is it a good deck? I would prefer not to answer that question. Is it a deck? Questionable. It's a miserable pile of secrets. Adrenal Corgi. If it wins, it's a good deck. I hope it wins. I think it wins. It's a lot of strength. Would one copy of Dark Embrace make it a good deck? I think I actually got to a point where I have enough card draw. I've been taking a lot of, well, card draw. But also, check this shit out. Goodbye to you. Said earlier I was quite certain the deck would lose. Yeah, I forgot that I was the one piloting it. Me. Undefeatable Jorb. The musics today is good. We pivoted pretty hard quite recently, yeah. Alright. Goodbye to them. Could have put one more in ink bottle, I guess. Time Eater should die somewhat comfortably to triple disarm. Team is here. And the pain's in play. How's it going, Dodo Fish? I don't know. I have Entrench, so I guess I did that. Weird fight. Blue shadow person. Fucked up ink bottle. Standard. Six is like kind of fine. Gives me an extra card on turn 2 against the Act 4 elites. Maybe. Or I can take it on turn 1 if I want. I wonder if like 4 or 5 might be the best number possible. Feels plausible to me. I'm gonna upgrade Feel No Pain, I think. Out of all of the things that give us more health, that seems like the one that gives us the most more health. I believe I'm gonna take Apotheosis. Oh. How do we feel about full healing against the Act 4 elites? Apotheosis Shrug. Yeah, I'm putting bottle at just the worst possible number, huh? Well, rest in peace. Is it ever letter opener? Today or like in life? Certainly isn't today. We need Havoc to hit not Fiendfire here, I guess. Oh. Well. It's getting harder to win. About. Those are a lot of them. Oh, I shouldn't have played that actually. My bad. I guess it didn't matter. Oh, it's close. I need to, as rapidly as possible, exhaust all the cards. How do I do that? I don't have Second Wind anymore. I've got one Burning Pact, one True Grit, and the Burning Pact in hand. This is gonna hit for 52. Just on a turn where it has shield, right? I think it has shield, so I think I'm okay. I think the shield wins it for me. Like the run. I don't know, we'll see. That might be a little bit ambitious. Unless the shield falls off. I don't think the shield falls off. Yeah, the shield blocks it. Alright, nice. Does that always happen? I guess that always happens. I think this is a thing I did not realize about this fight. That you always have Spire Shield against Stone Calendar. Why? Secret technique for... Just Burning Pact. Heal with dual wield powers, yep. This is a spot we're working out how Havoc works in this situation. Feels actually worth doing. I guess I play this. Guess I play this. Guess I play this. You'd exhaust all your attacks here? We've got Hourglass. You'd still win. You'd be fine. I'm actually thinking about exhausting all my attacks deliberately. Keep Flash of Steel, I guess. I wonder what the highest Hourglass number I've ever seen is. It might be 930. A very large amount of it was Darklings. Definitely. Almost full health. Alright, I think I can play Havoc here. Losing Flash of Steel would be kind of a pain, actually. Reaper would be nice. I would be a fan of Reaper here. That would make this a lot less painful. I assume I get to 999 strength before a full heal, but I guess I'm not certain. I get Havoc and get rid of Entrench. That's fine. It takes a very long time for me to lose that much block. Has anyone ever said Iron Lad? Nope. I think you were the first one to come up with that. Congratulations. We did it, chat. We invented a new joke. Sometimes I worry that, like, all of the jokes have been invented already. Honestly, if this had dealt 52 through the shield, it would still be alive anyway. I think when I got Birdface Iron, I said it was sort of real. Oh, actually I do full heal before I get to 999 strength. My mistake. Yes, love mail. Sure do. Okay, oddly smooth stone is fine. Sword boomerang's like kind of interesting. Got a nice little 47 carder here. Is damage worth anything? It's worth this? Okay. Do we intentionally put ink bottle on 9 there? Yes. It was, believe it or not, intentional. This arm feels like a good draw. I think I chill out then. We're not going to play Battle Trance because we can't play Apotheosis if we draw it. Next turn I have Captain's Wheel and Block Potion. And I'll just draw an Entrench anyway. Watch. Whoa! Fuck yeah. Actually, don't use the Block Potion. Wait until Barricade's in play. A lot of strength. Secret technique. Sierra? Kind of have to see what this is, but it can be Fiendfire. Oh, seeing secret technique for thinking ahead. Okay. That probably does something. I wonder what it is. It means I can Havoc with no risk now. That's the thing I want. I think it might be. Now I play this. Do this. 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 You know, drawing Void wasn't part of my plan. I think I'm still okay. It's still fine. Like, it's okay. Seeing Red deserves a medal for this run. Imagine being in the Glenn Miller band and playing in the mid and everyone just fucking losing their minds. Just feeling like you're the coolest person on the planet. The Darklings deserve a medal. Also true. Sure. I think that's fine. Okay, the funniest thing would be if Fiendfire had somehow removed all of my attacks and I had to kill it with Mercury Hourglass. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it very easily outpaces me actually there. Would be very funny though. Wow, good run. Two hours and 11 minutes. Longest run of the month. We just have the shortest run before this. Pretty sure I died in Act 1 before this, so sure, I guess so.